Welcome back to the Narrow Way Family Ministry 3 Minutes of Knowledge. My name is Johnny Braden, and today I'll be teaching on proof Jesus is God. Alright, the lesson today is coming from John the 5th chapter, and the 17th through the 19th verses. We're going to be talking about when Jesus had healed this man on the Sabbath day. This man had been lame for 38 years, and Jesus healed him, and he healed him on the Sabbath day. And Jesus had also told him that he was the Son of God, and the people just got so upset with Jesus, and they were going to kill him. This is what we had stopped off, or this is what this is talking about. Verse 17 says, "But Jesus answered them, My Father worketh hitherto, and I work." What Jesus is saying is that whatever my Father does is what I do. Whatever work my Father does is what I do. This is what he's saying. And this is why a lot of people don't believe that Jesus Christ was God, because he spoke as a man. He said, I can't do nothing. I only do the work of my Father. And this is what makes people think that Jesus didn't have any power. Jesus, he was God. Do you see? He could have done anything he wanted to do. He could have gotten his Father to do anything he wanted him to do, you see. But he was a man. He was God the Son. Do you see? And what he's saying here is whatever the work my Father does is what I do. Do you see? Verse 18. Therefore the Jews sought the more to kill him, because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that God was his Father, making him equal with God. God, the Father, is his Father. No, the Bible teaches you that all through it. Um, so the Jews, they didn't want to hear that he was God the Son. So they was going to kill him about that. But it's no other way to look at it. I mean, God the Father is his Father. He's God the Son. Do you see? Verse 19. Then answered Jesus and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he seeth the Father do. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Son likewise. And this is why a lot of people don't believe that Jesus was God, because Jesus spoke as a man. Jesus was a fleshly man. He was, but he was still God. Do you see what I'm saying? He was God the Son. I mean, no other man can do exactly what God wants him to do. I mean, the way Jesus did, God have him to raise people from the dead and save people, give them everlasting life and so forth. He had to be God. Do you see? And this is what he was trying to tell these people at this particular time, but they just didn't believe it. Just like a lot of people under the sound of my voice, you don't believe it. If you don't believe in the Bible, then naturally you're not going to believe this. So it's my prayer that you see, and don't underestimate the power of God. Don't underestimate the power that God can manifest himself into a woman and bring forth this child, and this child be God the Son living on earth. Don't underestimate God's power. God is all powerful. Do you see? All right, that's going to end my message for today. But before I go, I would like to say a word of prayer. Today, Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for what you've done here. And I just hope and pray that everyone under the sound of my voice was blessed by your words today. These blessings I ask in thy Son, Jesus' name. Amen.